In this lesson, we will find equivalent ratios. You will find equivalent ratios through multiplication rather than through repeated addition, and you will solve word problems using ratios. Let's look at the first example. There are 3 boys for every 2 girls in a class. There are 12 girls in the class. How many boys are in the class? For this example, we must remember that ratios must follow a particular order. In this case, boys is listed first and girls are listed second. Therefore, if we have 12 girls, how many boys will we have? We can look at this pair of numbers, 2 girls to 12 girls. How do we go from 2 to 12? Just like finding equivalent fractions, we must either multiply or divide. Since the number is getting bigger, we will multiply. 2 times 6 equals 12. 3 times 6 equals 18. The ratio of boys to girls is 18 to 12. Try this example by yourself on the white pad. Pause the video and then check your answer. There are 4 boys for every 5 girls in a class. There are 20 boys in the class. How many girls are in the class? Pause the video and try now. If there are 4 boys for every 5 girls, let's put a B for boys and a G for girls. If there are 20 boys, how many girls are in the class? Let's see. 4 boys or 20 boys. To go from 4 to 20, we multiply by 5. Therefore, we must multiply 5 girls by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. The ratio of boys to girls is 20 to 25. Now try this one on your whiteboard. There are 3 boys for every 2 girls in a class. There are 12 boys in the class. How many girls are in the class? Pause the video and try this problem on your whiteboard. 3 boys for every 2 girls. If there are 12 boys, how many girls are there? To go from 3 to 12, we multiply by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Therefore, our ratio is 12 to 8. This next example is a little bit different. Let's read it carefully. A pet shop has 6 dogs for every 5 cats. There are 22 cats and dogs all together. How many dogs are in the pet shop? We know there are 6 dogs for every 5 cats. Let's put a D for dog and a C for cat. We know that there are 22 cats and dogs all together. Let's extend our ratio to include a total. If we have 6 dogs and 5 cats, there are 11 animals in total. If there are 22 animals in total, we can see that we have multiplied our ratio by 2. 11 times 2 is 22. Let's work backwards. 5 times 2 is 10. There will be 10 cats. 6 times 2 is 12. There will be 12 dogs. Let's check. 12 dogs plus 10 cats equals 22 cats and dogs all together. Therefore, to answer the question, how many dogs are in the pet shop, we can write a sentence that says, there are 12 dogs in the pet shop. This information could also be represented in a ratio table. In these tables, we look at the numbers going across each row. In this case, this is a ratio of 4 to 7. To go from 4 to 12, we multiply by 3. Therefore, we must multiply the 7 by 3. 7 times 3 is 21. Therefore, the new ratio is 12 to 21. Ratio tables are used to organize the numbers. Try B, C, and D on your whiteboard. Pause the video and then check your answers. Let's see, 14 times 3. Whoops. 42. Let's try one more. If 5 bus tickets cost $9, how much would 20 bus tickets cost? Let's see. Let's create a chart. We need two columns. One for the number of bus tickets and one for the total cost. We know that 5 bus tickets cost $9. 20 is the number of bus tickets, and we are trying to find how much it costs. So, to go from 5 to 20, we multiply by 4. Therefore, 9 times 4 is $36. 20 bus tickets will cost $36. Now try page 125 and 126 in your Jump Math book.